Good morning. This is Dr. Shanmukra, lecturer in Commerce, Government College Autonomous Rajahmundry. Today we can be discussing about the recruitment selection process in this class in the part of module 4 lesson 4.3. So in this class we can be discussing about the selection process and the things we can be discussed here. In the selection process, the selection is the process of choosing the most suitable persons out of all the applicants. Plenty of applications by way of recruitment process, we can be attracting the applicants. Out of these sources, we can be selecting or we can be drawn a right person suitable to our organization, right and suitable person to work in our organization. Process it is called as a selection. In this process, relevant information about the applicant is collected through a series of steps so as to evaluate their suitability for the job to be filled. That means in this process we can be collecting the information, the applicant's information, about the applicant's information. Series of steps we can be evaluated and identifying the suitable persons who are suitable for a particular job. It is the main important thing. Selection is the process of matching the qualifications of the applicants with the job requirements. Job requirements is what is the job requirements, what is the applicants' qualities and the qualifications, we can be matched with them. If it is match, we can be selecting, unless otherwise we can be, while we are matching the suitable person who is the most suitable, those people are selected. It is the process of weeding out unsuitable candidates and finally identifying the most suitable candidates. In the another way we can be discussing, so many applications are we can be received, out of which we can be weed out, we can be drawing out the people who are not suitable, out of which by weeding we can be identified the most suitable candidate for a particular job. That process it is called as a selection. Selections divide all the applications into two categories. One is the suitable and another one is the unsuitable. So the applicants are classified into suitable people and suitable applicants and unsuitable applications. Simply we can be leave the unsuitable applicants and we can be taking into consideration of the suitable applicants, out of which we can be identifying this process. The selection may be described as a process of rejection because generally more candidates are turned away or hide. So we can be, that means the process it can be described, but rejection, we can be rejecting certain applicants, we can be receiving so many applications, out of which certain applicants are rejected, then only we can be identifying the required people in the organizations. That means selection is an important function as a organization can achieve its goals without selecting the right people. So this is the whatever the process of whatever the selection. Faculty selection leads to wastage of the time, money, spoil the environment of an organization. Scientific selection and placement of the personnel can go a long way in the building up a suitable workforce. Fault selection, if you are selecting the fault person, it is also be leads to wastage of the time, money, spoil the organization environment. Scientific selection process, placement of the personnel can go a long way in the building up a suitable workforce. This is the faulty selection process. If you are taking into account, these are the so many drawbacks we can be facing. It helps to reduce absenteeism, the whatever the selection process, effective selection process, it can be help to reducing the absenteeism, labor turnover. Proper selection is helped in the increasing the efficiency and the productivity of the organization. By increasing the productivity, by increasing the efficiency of the organization, we can be selecting the right person. Those people, whatever we can be selected, those people continuously they can be attending the organization. That means reducing the absenteeism and labor turnover. Then only it can be possible to increasing the efficiency of the organization and the productivity of the organization. So, the selection process can be suitable in the following conditions are satisfied. Someone should have to authority to select. This authority comes from the employment requisitions as developed through the analysis of the workload and the workforce. Workforce are required and what is the workload? Based on that we can be identified the gap and someone have to authority to selecting the certain people required in the organization based on the workload and the workforce are available in the organization. There must be some standards of people personnel with which the applicants can be compared. In other words, a comprehensive job description, job specification should be available before the hand, available before the hands. So, there must be a sufficient number of applicants from the required number of employees may be selected. Next, that means this is the whatever the things regarding to the selection things. So, the selection process we can be discussing the selection process. Selection process it is preliminary interviews. Generally, we can be conducting the preliminary interviews. That means just whether you are the qualified, this is the qualification are required for a particular job. If you are, what is the qualification? What is the things? Just the clerical level or the whatever the downtrend people, they can be conducting this interview and simply they can be weed out whether they can be qualified, then only they can be given the application, unless otherwise they can be rejected to given the application. This is the preliminary interview. Next, once the person who are qualified to a particular things according to the requirements, then we can be given the application blank. That means they can be designing the application, whatever the requirements, whatever the under positions, whatever the experience, what is the qualification and all those things they can be specified required to the organization. They can be prepared separately the application blank. Regarding for this application blank we can be discussed separately. So, they can be preparing the application blank. The application they can be given to the candidates. So, once this is the process in which once we can be given the application blank, we can be go for the selection test. So, the applications once we can be receiving the applications received from the candidates and we can be conducting the test. And based on the organization requirement, financial sources, they may be identifying the different methods for the selection. Certain organizations directly they may be conducting the interviews, certain people they can be directly conducting the selection test based on the merit, simply they can be recruiting, simply they can be appointing the people given the order. Some people they can be conducting the test and conducting the interview, then only finally they can be approved. Different methods they can be adopted based on the financial positions or the constraints of the organizations, they can be followed. Generally, the once applications are received, they can be conducting the selection test. Different tests are there: attitude test to ability test to talent test to interest test to so many tests based on the requirement of the organization. Which test is suitable for a particular cadre of the people? Based on that, they can be conducted. That test we can be discussing in the later. Okay, different types of tests. So, once they can be selection tests are conducted and they can be go for the interviews, employment interviews, personal face-to-face, whatever the discussion about the various things regarding their qualification, regarding their knowledge, regarding their attitudes, regarding their personalities and which are suitable to our organization. Like that we can be matching purpose. Face to face we can be communicating with the prospectus employees. It is called as employment interviews. That means preliminary interview, application blank, selection test, interviews. Once interviews is completed, next we can be go for the medical examination. physically they can be suitable to our organization, their health it may be supported, they can be work in the organization based on the requirements, they may be conducted. Some organizations they may be conducted a nominal thing, just the physician they can be given the certificate, it is enough for the medical test. Certain organizations they can be given more priority to the medical examination rather than the other things. Especially in case of whatever the armed force or certain organizations, in case of the whatever the police department, they also be very much care about the medical examination. They can be given lot of priority also. Certain organizations first they can be conducting the medical examination, then only they can be conducting the selection test or interview. So based on the priorities. This is the another things. Next another one is reference checking. That means whatever the references they are given, they can be checked whether they are whatever the suitable person, right person or not, they can be identified. Testimonials, they can be identified. So we also be taking the feedback from the public, from the surroundings, where he can be studied, where he can be living, where he can be lived. Based on that we can be collecting the information, his background information, and we can be send the final approval to the top management. This is the process it is going on for the selection process. That means preliminary interviews, application blank, selection test, employment to whatever the interviews, medical examinations, reference checking, and whatever the final approval. It is maybe we can be seen in the process of whatever the diagrammatically. This is the process. First step, we can establishing the selection policies in the organization levels, the purpose of the selection, whom to make the selection decision, and screening out the selection, selecting in, and fitting the people in a job. This is the process in the first stage. In the second stage, identifying criteria for the successful performance, identifying the periodicity of success and determining the selection criteria. And third step is gathering the information about the potential employees authorized to hire, initial contracts with the potential employee, preliminary interview, biographic data, test, whatever the in-depth interview, verification of the background information, medical examination. This is the third step. And fourth step, evaluating the information for assessing the application, evaluating the biographical inventions, and evaluating the test results, and assessing the application interviews. And fifth step is making the decision to select or reject, and that means the electronic assistance and the personal value judgments we also be taking in the fifth step. And the last sixth step is communicating the decision, reject or the select, or whatever the making the job offer or acceptance or the rejection orders we can be prepared. That means rejection or the offering or the making the job offer, and accept or rejecting the offer. This is the process we can be doing in the diagrammatically. We also be receiving the that means receipt of the application and the preliminary interview, application blank, psychological test or test, whatever selection test simply. Next to interviews, background, whatever the background investigation or the reference checking, and final selection to approval from the authorities, and physical examination we can be given the placement. This is the process we also be adopted for the selection process. Diagrammatically we can be seen in these things also. That means reception of the application, it is also be called as a preliminary interview. The preliminary interview means whether we are suitable, then only we can be given the application. If you are shown the qualification certificates, then only they can be issuing the certificate. Next, preliminary interviews, application blank. These are the process we can be shown in the diagrammatically. And we can be discussing about the another important topic is the whatever the application blanks, how to we can be seen the application blanks, whatever they can be shown in the steps. Okay. So in this step we also be discussing about the okay, we also be discussing here the application blank, whatever the, so application blank. The application form is a traditional and widely used devices for collecting the information from the candidates. This is the methods traditionally we can be adopted, by way of that we can be collecting the information. A small forms are designed number of applicants forms and asked the candidates to write the details about their age, marital status, education, working experience, and so on a particular plain sheet. A small organizations they can be doing, a big organizations or big companies, different types of applications or the forms are used for the different category of the people, what they are required, what they are expected, all those things they can be designed in such an application, and they can be collecting the information. The application form should provide all the information relevant to the selection process. Whatever the application form information it is there, it must be useful for the selection process, relevant to the selection process. Whatever the selection process or information are required, we can be in advance, we can be prepared and collecting by way of designing this application form. But references to caste, religion, birthplace may be avoided. It is recording to the evidence of discriminations. Certain whatever the things, sometimes it is also be we can be saying discrimination. It may be possible by way of caste, creed, whatever the place of birth. It is also be influenced. Sometimes when we can be designing the application, we may be avoid certain things. This is the general suggestion only. So generally the application form containing the following informations, generally identifying this, identifying the information regarding your name, address, telephone number, some other personal details, etc. Next to personal information, that means identification information. Next comes to the personal information, your age, your gender, place of birth, marital status, dependents, and some other information. Physical characteristics, height, weight, eyesight, and some other whatever the talents like that. Next to family backgrounds, education, academic, technical, professional, like educational backgrounds, we also be collected in the application blank. We also be, that means designing the application by experience, job held, employer, date of performing, salary, whatever the received, all those things, the experience details we also be collected. And the references checking, the persons who are well known in the society or the various people, in from that we can be collecting the information. And miscellaneous extracurricular activities, hobbies, games, sports, memberships from the professional bodies, etc. These are generally informations they can be collected. Identification information, personal information, physical characteristics, family background, educational background, experience, references, and miscellaneous. In addition to this, certain informations may be collected for the particular job or the position. Technical, in case of the technical education, again they can be collecting the information. What is the technical qualification? How from which organizations we can be receiving, whatever the education institutions you are receiving the certificate, based on that we also be given. So priorities, so like that they can be collecting the more information for a particular things. It is the part of selection process. So this is the whatever the application blanks we can be prepared for whatever the doing these things. Okay. in this class we can be discussed here about the selection process. In the next class we can be discussing about the selection test and types of interviews are conducted. We can be discussing in the next class. Thank you.